Hello and welcome to What's in My Pack, where we talk about what you need to have in your pack before you head out on that next outdoor adventure. Hi, I'm Josiah Wade with the Ohio Department of Natural Resources. Today we're out on Lake Erie and we're talking about boating. In Ohio, summertime and boating are synonymous, but we want to make sure every boater on the water is having a great time, but also being safe. And that's why we've asked Natural Resources Officer Zach Braun from our Division of Parks and Watercraft to join us. So Zach, as a Natural Resources Officer who patrols Ohio's public lands and waterways, I'm sure you've seen it all when it comes to boating do's and don'ts. But what are the basic things every boater needs to have before they head out for a day on the water?
Yeah, I actually have it all set up front, but we can go take a look at it if you'd like to, Josiah.
Let's go.
All right.
All right, so Zach, there's a lot here.
Yeah.
What are we looking at?
So most importantly is the life jackets that me and you are wearing, and we'll have one on board for every person that you have on your boat. So you want to make sure you have enough for, if you're going to take about a bunch of people out, you want to make sure you have a life jacket for everyone. And then you're also going to need to have a throwable, this is a ring, they also make them in a seat cushion. You're going to want to have a fire extinguisher on board any powered boat. And then flares, you can either have the flare gun like we have here, or the 3 day-night stick style. You want to make sure that they're not expired. You want to check the date on them before you go out. And then also you can have a day flag, and this is a beacon light. It is a newer device that the Coast Guard is deemed as a night signal device. Then also every boat should have a good anchor and line. You want to have enough line to go out and anchor in water that you're in. 5 to 7 times the depth of the water is what you're going to want to have. These are extras. You don't necessarily have to have them. One big thing you're going to want to have is water. So I got 2 jugs of water in my pack. I also carry a spare set of sunglasses with me, because if you lose your sunglasses or eye protection out here and you're going to be out for a while, you want to be able to have another pair. Binoculars are another must for me when I'm out here on the water. I use them every day. Helps you be able to find obstacles, boats that you're looking for, or anything else out here. You can use them for all kinds of things, or you can use them for just looking for a nice place to dock up. And then also, this is a portable marine band radio. It's a good tool to have if you need to get a hold of the Coast Guard. And the nice thing about this radio versus a cell phone, which is also something you want to have, is that if I talk on this radio, everyone around me is going to be able to hear me. So if a boat was going by and they heard that I was in distress, they'd be able to come that much quicker. Whereas if I call 911, I have to wait for someone to respond out to me. So that's why that's important. And then lastly, a good first aid kit, just to have something in case you get scratched up or banged up. So we're going to have a whistle or a horn on board your boat. You're going to want to make sure that if you're going to do any nighttime navigating, that your nav lights are working, so your bow, and then your anchor and stern light. You want to make sure that you have a cell phone and file a float plan with that phone, or that's the simplest way, or you can send a text message, or you can put it with your marina or dock holder and just let someone know where you're going to be that day. And then also, like I have here my card, it's a boater education course. We highly recommend that you take boater education course. Most people are going to be also required now if you were born after January 1st of 1981.
What are some of the physical stressors boaters will experience when they're out on Lake Erie?
Yeah, so just being out here in the sun all day, you're going to be sweating a lot. You're going to make sure you want to have a lot of water to hydrate with. You can also be concerned with the sun and make sure you wear sunblock. And you want to worry about getting heat stroke out here. It happens a lot faster, so does getting dehydrated. So it's important that you have that kind of stuff on board with you when you're going to be out for a day.
Learn more about safe boating in Ohio and what you need to have in your pack before that next outdoor adventure at OhioDNR.gov. Have fun, be adventurous, most importantly, boat safely out there. We'll see you next time for What's in My Pack.